Here we're going to look at Gracie Morris and her freestyle from the top view in front. Okay, Gracie, as you're swimming, we'd like to have the elbow up higher. I think that the rotation of your shoulders is creating some of the issues when we're talking about your strokes. And one of the things that we'd like to see is your elbow up this high, so your hand is a little bit more at this angle as you're coming in, and that would get this other side to be a little deeper, and you'd be starting your pull more in front of the body. So if you're looking at it, that arm that's over here to the right pulling water is pulling way out too wide from your body. You want to be right in front of that shoulder, right where that line I just drew is, and that would get the elbow up higher, so it'd give you a little more rotation side to side for your stroke, and that would be where we would want to be in terms of coming forward in your freestyle. So as you're reaching here, you can see the left arm is going to enter in the water, and it enters in front of the shoulder. Okay, and then it adjusts a little bit, so you can see how as you reach in, you're not rotated enough on that side. So what happens is this arm is out here, and we really want it to be right in front here. So on a straighter line when you're pulling through. It really comes down to rotating the shoulders earlier and a little quicker. And this is a great view to kind of see where your hands are when you're trying to pull yourself forward. Okay, you're starting at 3/4, so you've made that change, so that looks a lot better. But again, that hand's just sliding out to the side. So when you're starting your pull here, you should be rotated a little bit more in terms of your shoulders. Your shoulders should be here and here in terms of your stroke. And you can see you're just flatter. You're here with the shoulder and you're over here. So instead of pulling that elbow up, we should be leading with that elbow here in the pull, and that elbow should be lifting the hand out of the water. And you can see yours is just really straight right here on a straight line. So for me, getting more shoulder roll, lifting out with your elbow will help get that higher elbow. Again, we can see how flat it is and how flat your shoulders are. I think some of it's your head's up, because as I'm looking here, and as you'll see in your underwater view, your eyes are right here, and they're looking straight forward. So you're looking in this position here instead of looking down at the bottom of the pool. And I think that puts you in a position where you can't rotate those shoulders quite as much and get those elbows up in terms of the stroke. And that leads to that nice wide pull. So right here you're in front, but as you can see in the next frame, the hand's going to slide out to the side, and then you're going to be pulling yourself from the side and not directly in front, which is significant because it's a lot less power in terms of your drawing from your pull and your catch. So again, this hand's out wide, and to me it's all head position and shoulder roll. If you can get that shoulder roll a little quicker and a little bit bigger, it's going to help get you onto your side a little bit more, so that hand's not out wide to the side. Again, we're looking at this one, your angle's here, that hand should be out front here to anchor for that other arm coming over the top. And it can be helped by just getting the elbows to lift earlier in the stroke. And if we come forward, you can see as you start to pull, that's that line again. So if we're going to draw that line, you should be starting this pull here, and instead you're out here starting it nice high elbow, but it's out wide to the side. So it's going to be a lot weaker out here, not as strong in terms of your catch, and your line's not going to be pulling you forward. It's going to be pulling you slightly to the right. So you're going to be pulling your body to the right instead of straight ahead. And again, head position, shoulder roll, I think will help that a lot. But it's a good way to view it. Here you can see you're starting the 3/4 catch. You're starting with high elbow. It's just where the hands are relative to the body. So hands out wide, and we want it more in front is going to be a little bit here, but instead with that view. Okay, and let's go ahead and take that off. And we can advance it forward a little bit more. You just see how it just rides out. So it's falling through the shoulders, getting a little more shoulder roll, making sure that you're picking up that hand from the elbow and getting it higher, especially on that left side. Will really help it. So, anyway.